Good Friday, everyone. Thanks for stopping by Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. This is the daily video forecast discussion for the last day of spring 2014 on a Friday, June 20th. And this is a nice way to end the work week. Also, it's a nice way to start or end spring 2014. We have temperatures this morning in the upper 50s to lower 60s across the region, and the dew points are in the upper 40s to low and mid 50s. That's much, much more comfortable than we've seen over the last several days. The winds are out of the north, west, and north, and they're very light at speeds less than about 10 knots, and lots of clear skies across the forecast region this morning. Morning visible satellite imagery pass this morning shows the clear skies, a few cirrus clouds across to our north and west, and the frontal boundary is now well to our south, and it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day today. And we see on the water vapor imagery the same kind of thing, blacks and slight grays here, that sinking air, compression, warming and drying air across the forecast region. But we do have to watch for this area back in here towards the Ohio Valley. This will slip south and east, may clip the southern New Jersey and also the Delmarva region tomorrow with some showers. But how far north that gets is probably still in question, thinking that most of the areas here along New Jersey down through around central and southern New Jersey, for the most part, should see generally dry conditions. And right now on the radar, we don't see any precipitation across the region. Any shower or thunderstorm activity is very slight here and faint, and it's over the Delaware Bays here, well removed from our forecast region. Morning surface chart from weatherroanoke.com. A digital atmosphere software shows the front has sunken all the way down now to the northern Carolina coast. High pressure building in across Hudson's Bay all the way into the New England states over the next couple of hours and the next couple of days, actually right across the region, providing a very tranquil, near seasonable summer-like conditions. Sea breeze is developing during the afternoon hours. This disturbance here across the Great Lakes along this frontal boundary will dive south and east, and we could get clipped by some moisture in southern New Jersey and the Delmarva tomorrow, and then high pressure building in again right through the rest of the weekend. Another tranquil looking chart this morning is the aviational weather deck. VFR conditions expected through the terminals through today, anticipating some patchy cirrus overhead, but an increase in high and mid-level clouds for later tonight. The wind should favor most of a north to northwest direction. Speeds under 10 knots. Sea breeze may reach Atlantic City during the afternoon. The wind is forecast to become light and variable for tonight, all regions. Saturday MVFR or lower in areas of showers, mainly south of Philadelphia. Sunday through Monday, VFR high confidence. Monday night into Tuesday, mainly VFR. There could be some lower ceilings and visibilities and any shower or thunderstorm activity mainly to the west. Right now, outside of Newark, New Jersey, it's 66 degrees. The big change this morning is the dew point, 48 degrees. That's very comfortable. Relative humidity, 52%. The wind is out of the north at about 8 knots. Just a few scattered clouds at about 25,000 feet, and a few scattered clouds at about 6,000 feet with VFR conditions. Philadelphia, nice day today. Right now, 64. Dew point, again, comfortable, 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity, 52%. The wind is north at 8. Few scattered clouds at around 25 to 33,000 feet. Those are cirrus clouds with VFR conditions in place. Taking Friday off, going to the beach. Looks nice. Sunny skies, temperatures in the mid-70s, north winds at around 10 knots, seas around 2 feet, and the surf temperature between 65 to 70 degrees. The UVI index, however, is 8. That's high. You can get burned again within 15 minutes on exposed skin that does not have proper or any sun protection. There's a low threat of rip currents today, however, always swim in life-guarded areas. Rip currents are possible elsewhere, especially during the low portion of the tide cycle. There's no threat of lightning today, that's good news, and the next high tide cycle at Atlantic City will be at 2:52 this afternoon. Allergies continue even though the rates here, or the pollen counts, are in the low to the medium sides. Friday right through Tuesday, it's grasses, dock, and plantain, and most likely too, mold. Astronomical and meteorological spring ends during today. Actually, meteorological spring has already ended. It's meteorological summer, but astronomical spring has ended tomorrow morning at 6:50. Summertime begins at 6:51 a.m. tomorrow. Since around the beginning of spring right today, or yesterday actually, or about 2 days ago, precipitation has averaged about 25% above normal in the greens here, and about 50% above normal in the shading areas of blue. and basically near or just near seasonal levels in the whites here across the state of New Jersey. Latest HRR model, rapid refresh, high temperatures for this afternoon, generally either side of 80, could still see the upper 70s in the highest range of northwestern New Jersey, basically just the other side of 80 degrees everywhere else, except with the sea breeze developing right along the immediate coast here. Temperatures could be holding into the upper 60s and lower 70s throughout that region. NAM WRF composite reflectivity forecast going into the future. Just a few scattered clouds today, mostly of the cirrus variety. Our front continues to sink to the south. Clouds increasing with a few showers across the Virginias here during late this morning and early afternoon. And here's our disturbance coming in for early tomorrow morning. Clouds increase. Could be a few spokes of showers here, maybe just the Delmarva region, parts of central and southern Pennsylvania across the region. A little bit more cloud cover early tomorrow morning and early tomorrow afternoon, central and coastal New Jersey too. Most of the precipitation will be spotty and light, and it will exit very quickly during the afternoon hours. Some high and middle level clouds across the region. Other areas to the north mostly clear, and then eventually by Saturday afternoon we just find a few showers here around central, coastal, and southwestern New Jersey into the Delmarva region, and that moves off with the weak wave of low pressure. High pressure moves back into the forecast region with mostly clear skies, a few scattered clouds around the region, especially southern regions during the afternoon, morning hours on Sunday rather, and then the afternoon hours on Sunday. Just some cumulus clouds building with mostly sunny skies just about everywhere else. Temperatures will be cooler in central and coastal New Jersey tomorrow into the Delmarva region. As a result of the clouds and precipitation, temperatures will be in the 70s to either side of 80 during tomorrow as well over interior sections, and basically in the 70s to right around the lower 80s, which is near to slightly below seasonal levels on Sunday afternoon as well across the entire forecast region. An active and progressive pattern remains in place, the GFS forecast going into motion. High pressure building in from Hudson's Bay all the way into the New England states, northwesterly flow aloft. Low pressure blocked up here over Nova Scotia and getting in towards Greenland here. This keeps a northwest flow in the region with basically drying conditions across the region. We still have an old frontal boundary to our south and an area of low pressure moving along it. As such, that will increase the cloud cover and the chances for precipitation, mainly for the Delmarva region during tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening as that storm exits the coast and the frontal boundary becomes a little bit more stalled out and nearly stationary well to the south of the northern mid-Atlantic. High pressures in control. We see a westerly flow here basically from west to east, a zonal flow. We still have our upper level low south of the Aleutian Islands spinning around with warm water here, and this keeps the polar jet, as mentioned earlier, very busy and active. High pressure builds in over the region again on Saturday night through Sunday with dry conditions, a few scattered clouds, near seasonable temperatures across the region. Then a warm front again begins to build across the region from the Midwest all the way to the mid-Atlantic coast states. This increases our cloud cover by the time we get into Tuesday, and then rain begins to move into the region. It's undetermined at this time how far north this wave of low pressure along the front gets towards the north and west of the region, but we'll see an increase of moisture and also increase of humidity as an increase of wind flow from off the ocean increases the moisture content in the atmosphere. And it probably is going to take till about Wednesday before the front washes out across the region. Low pressure moves into southeastern Canada. Frontal boundary remains nearly stationary across our region. First the warm front, then the cold front moves through. Probably could be late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning before the cold front actually finally clears the area or stalls out just a little bit. And then the rest of the boundary is left to the south and west with an increase of moisture once again along this convergence flow. High pressure tries to build in, but the front is nearby. So next weekend we could be dealing with more precipitation across the region once again. As mentioned, with all the shear that's going on in the Pacific, actually the Atlantic Oceans and the Caribbean Sea, and also the cool water temperatures, a ton of very cool water here from off the coast of Alaska all the way to the Gulf Coast states, means that we really don't have much development in tropical waves across the region. We do have a cluster of thunderstorms here. An area of low pressure is located about 75 miles to the east of the Florida coast, producing some showers and thunderstorms. A little change over the last several hours. No significant development as this drifts slowly north and then accelerates northeast during the next 24 hours. So far, most of the past 4 weekends, including this weekend, will be dry, except for maybe some clouds and scattered showers, central and southern portions on Saturday, and then dry conditions on Sunday and Monday of next week. So this is the beginning of summer. Tomorrow at 6:51, we have our summer solstice, and it's going to be very pleasant and near to slightly below seasonal temperatures. Great to be doing anything outdoors. Do monitor a few spotty showers across the central and southern coastal regions during tomorrow, especially tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. Well, that's it for this spring, and we'll be back on Monday morning with the summer forecast as well. Garden State Weather, gardenstateweather.blogspot.com. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You make it a pleasant Friday. Enjoy the rest of this fine finish to spring, and we'll be back on Monday morning as we enter in full swing with summer in the video forecast discussion. Of course, for all live weather feeds and data, it's Garden State Weather and gardenstateweather.blogspot.com. Have a great weekend, everyone.